Hello everyone. I'm doing a trade review for today. Today I only traded Facebook because it has big earnings surprise and made a huge gap down on the earnings. And then I was looking at morning during preparation and I saw basically I can see it now. Basically, it was a lot of downgrades from different analysts. So I was short bias on the stock, and I also gave it in my Discord channel. In my pre-market plan, I said that I already shorted pre-market, so I'm on West Coast. So this is like 8:45 New York time on the breakdown of this 250. So 250 breakdown, I shorted. Um, So let's look at where my um, entries are. So basically here on the break of 250, move out this thing. Break of 250 is right here. So I shorted first after breakdown and a small pullback. And then I shorted 100 shares and I shorted another 100 shares when pullback percent price. And I was giving a stop of the high of this candle. So it was 250.26. I'm assuming. So basically, was my stop? My stop was here on this break of a 250 level, and my stop is here because my thesis is once it breaks down 250, it will not came back up, and it might came back up momentarily to touch and get above a few cents, but it shouldn't go above the high of this breakdown candle. So I shorted here, and I was waiting. I didn't cover anything here because I don't know how low it can go. And then when it pulled back to the same price, the closer it gets to 250, the better your entry is. So I shorted again, and now I'm 200 shares. So my size got double. So I started to take profit, 20 shares here, 30 shares here, 40 here. So I was being taking profit here, and this here doesn't look like it's going down anymore. On this weak pullback, I shorted more and expecting to go down more, but unfortunately it didn't. It just gets stalled at 247.5. Then I think I was all out here on this block, right? So basically in this candle, I get all out. I think because it's pre-market, so my exit wasn't great. And then I shorted again because I realized this is just a pullback. I showed it right here, okay. So another re-entered 100 shares. Okay, and then I guess I exited and try to show it here again. Here it becomes choppy, so I wasn't getting good trades here. I think it already made the $3 move down. Re-entering and exiting is a lot of messy here. The only thing I should do is to hold my remaining position and put a stop here. So that's still below my entry, so I can hold that and take profit on another leg down. And that should be it because then now it's like 30 minutes before pre-market. As you can see, Facebook then re I think here the imbalance locator came to the sell side, so it triggered uh, a lot of sell, and then okay, at market open, it opens really weak. This big red candle, I have nothing to do. I just watch it going down because on such big move, I don't want to short on any breakdown. I feel like it's chasing the stock, so I want to see a pullback. And then luckily it gave me this pullback, and this is great because this 1 minute open range, it did a false breakup. And then now looking back, I feel like I should just use this as the stop here and enter my new position. And this time it should be bigger position because it's market open, so there's more liquidity. So I shorted here, and then I shorted here as well, expecting to break down the low of 1 minute range. And I also shorted here. I think Thinkorswim is not showing the right places, but I shorted on the breakdown here. And then I start to cover small here. And then cover more on this 240. So 240 is the whole number. Okay, so you see pre-market, it gets close to 250, right? And now it makes $10 move down. So that's the places where I covered a lot. And my size is much smaller now because I don't want to lose the gain I made at pre-market. And then it break down a little bit more, but it made a bottoming tail. So I was starting to cover more here, yes. I think I was almost no position. And then here it's making a pullback, and I try to short again because I see this false breakout of 240. I feel like, okay, now you break 240, $2 below, then retrace back to 440. I allow you to go like above 50 cents. And on this topping tail, I short it. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, and then it goes down a little bit. I try to cover some. So short at 239.6, cover at 238. It's a $1 move, not a lot. And then it pulls back again, and I try to re-short it. I think this was breaking even, right? So I shorted at 239.7, cover at 239.7 as well. It's getting choppy, so it's not very clear that 240 will reject. It should just keep going down once it get rejected here. So if it come back again, it's not clean. So I guess that's why I got out. And then I think here's what I didn't do well because I try to do more. Like I try to fight around this 240 level, but it's really choppy. So and then I cover some. It looks like it's going to lose 240 again. And then it pull back again, and I somehow try to short more, but I think I cover here. On the when it closed, so this candle closed above 240, so 240.10. I cover. I got. This is the problem. This is my problem. I'm shorting too many times at 240 level because I just feel like this might break below 240, lose the 240 support. Okay, so I got out here 240.3. So I think I put my stop here. Yeah, so I lost some money on this trade, and this trade is actually big. It's a 165 shares. And then there's no good trade after that. I think I try to short on the pullback to VWAP. So I feel like this candle, yeah, you can close above VWAP, but you're gonna lose it eventually. So I'm shorting again here, but I'm doing very small size because I wasn't sure what the stock is going to do. Then on this retracement, I short again. Then I cover some. I don't know. I just feel like not confident, so I didn't do much. Okay, so on this candle, 242.10, I think I chase it. So I entered the short position here. I think it was late. it should be on the breakdown of this part, but it's too late. Okay, so then and then I cover some, and then on this 241.8, so that's here 2.1.8. So yeah, okay, so on the break above this candle close, I got all out. So maybe I made some small money here, but it wasn't clean. The best move is right at the open. So I made a good trade, I think, on the breakdown 250. But then I got re-enter again, that kind of messed up. So on this opening range, so I think looking back, this is really a good setup. So if we going to clean up this chart so that we can see clearly. I'm going to not show trades here. So the second candle is the false breakup. This is the part you can short, and then you will be putting stop here. But I was a little bit hesitant to take this trade because then you got a VWAP is here. So theoretically, the third candle can keep going up, stopping out and hit the VWAP and then come back, right? So that's why I didn't go big size on this trade. If this candle, the topping tail touches VWAP and then come back, close inside the 1 minute range, then I'll go short with big size. But here I feel like this is where I should put a stop, but that's like right under another resistance. And then even if it break above VWAP, you got like 250. 250 is here. So there's a lot of resistance. So there's like R1, R2, R3. So if I just short now, I feel like it might be too early. So that's why I only add the 30% position here. And then I added more position on this breakdown, right? So when I put a position here, my plan should be like, if it keeps going up, I short it more here and short it more here. And then if it close above 250, then I stop out, right? But it didn't. So I had an initial position here and a breakdown, I added more. But this opening range breakdown, it only made a 1R, right? The risk reward is only 1, and then it moves back up. So it was a great trade. After the market is open, the market just didn't give us good opportunity shorting Facebook at the open. The best is really pre-market. Pre-market, it break this candle decisively break down to 50. You can go short any candle. The next few, just put a stop at the high of the breakdown candle. That part, I think you make a good risk reward. And even this retracement never get back to my entry price, right? My entry price was here. Never get to the entry price and came back down. But yeah, pre-market trading is tricky. Not a lot of volume, can't take big size, and I can't put a stop order, so I have to manually managing the trade. So, and I probably end up getting bad feels if I stop out manually, right? So that's why I feel like Facebook, we had the right idea, we picked the right direction, we go short. I only took a short. I didn't never go long. Market is weak today, but it's just it didn't give us the best entry, best risk reward.